So imagine you're in either of these two situations. You're either too nice or you're too abrasive and mean. Gary Vaynerchuk has the answer to how you can tweak your charisma so that you fall in neither of those categories. And you're the perfect balance.
Hey guys, one of the great things about Daily V is that D-Rock's around a whole lot, and some things are obviously going to be for the show, but sometimes things come along that can stand alone. And what you're about to watch is something that I know will bring value to so many of you. It's a long clip, but it's advice that 65% of my audience really needs, and I hope you enjoy it.
So based on the introduction there, you can see that Gary Vee, he's really trying to speak directly to his audience and say, you know, I had this conversation with this guy, but I felt like this could really touch a lot of your lives, so I wanted to share it with you. And you can sense the authenticity when he's saying that he really wants to share. And I think that's something that's really powerful to tap into.
I've ever seen, great.
So that's not inherently letting people know what they're investing in.
That lets them know a little bit about you, but what's the vessel? Got it?
So you're saying,
So when I meet Fuck Jerry, or when I meet the Fat Jewish, I know they've got attention on Instagram 3 years ago that really matters. What am I investing in? Oh, Fat Jewish, you're making a rosé?
Listen to his tonality when he says, oh, Fat Jewish, you're making a rosé? You see how like his tonality going up at the end really gets your attention, and then he delivers the conclusion to that point, you know, once he brings it up. That's something to take note of.
Oh, I could put $25,000 into that and own 8%? Now you've given me something to put the container in. Oh, Fuck Jerry, you want to become BuzzFeed? You're going to build a website and have traffic and sell ads? You got to come to me and say, what am I investing in?
Okay. So in the second clip here, though, you can see the blend between Gary showing that he really cares about helping the guy while also being very charismatic and like very like, you know, strong and coming through and showing his point, right? It's kind of the blend between both. Like he's not just obnoxiously like telling the guy like, yeah, like you should do like this is how I do things. He's showing that it's really coming from a place of authenticity where he's really trying to help him and like answer his question in a genuine way. But he does it in his own style that really draws a lot of attention. Okay, so from the last clip as well as this upcoming clip I'm about to show you, I want you to pay attention to the way Gary ends his sentences and puts on special emphasis on words so that you really feel those words. And then like they hang in your mind and you remember them. Because that's something that I think Gary does really well in terms of like how he's charismatic and how you kind of remember what he says, is that when he's talking, it's like you feel that special emphasis with the words as he says those things. So it's definitely something that's easy to emulate and instantly makes you much more persuasive and easy to listen to and remember the things that you say.
Part in the entire game. When I ask for something, come see me speak, come buy my sneaker, come buy my book. I give away all this free shit, better than anyone. I think I'm at the top of the game. Free. If they don't, I understand. When you give with expectation, you're a piece of shit. You're not a good person. When you give and you have an expectation, you're a manipulator. You're not a giver. I give and have zero expectations. The chips will fall where they are.
In this next clip, I want you to notice the way when he's talking to Taylor on the phone. Obviously, he wants to help her. She has a really genuine question, and you'll see in the next interview when she actually comes back on the Gary Vee show and talks with him in person, you know, like their relationship and how it's evolved and everything and like what they talked about. But in this example, he's talking to her, and yeah, he literally is just unfiltered. Like he's swearing while he's talking, but he's literally just trying to deliver like the exact truth of what he thinks to Taylor. And that I think is what's so effective. Like you can tell that it's just kind of unfiltered, like it's coming from the heart rather than him trying to say like the politically correct thing in this like very structured, nice way. He's just like, well, you'll see the clip right now.
How do you get over the stump of you're graduating and you feel all this pressure because you're trying to build something, but you're still so young, but you want to do this fast and grow it?
You need to be patient as fuck, Taylor. You're 22, 23 years old. Like, what do you think's gonna happen overnight? You're losing because you're laying in your bed looking at somebody's fucking glamorous photoshopped picture of them doing something cool, and you're envious, and you're jealous, and you're impatient, and it's crippling your upside.
So what you actually saw there, I guess, in terms of a principle that you could break down, is that Gary is this combination of being nice, you know, being thoughtful and thinking about the other person, being empathetic, but also really, you know, being really confident and really just saying his point unashamedly and like with total belief, but also just like he's also just trying to like speak from the heart, like I said before. Like he's trying to say exactly what he feels, and he's not trying to hold anything back. Like he's trying, in this example with Taylor, he's trying to really tell her the truth, you know? Like she wants to hear his real advice. She doesn't want him to sugarcoat what he's saying and say like, you know, Taylor, I think you're doing great. Like you'll do great things in the future. She wants to get exactly his real advice on like what she can change, what she can do differently. And that's what I think sets Gary apart in terms of being a speaker, is he's a combination of both. He's not just like, you know, too much, too obnoxious, like saying whatever he wants, really not caring what people think, but he's also not too like nice and like sugar-coated. And that's what, you know, when everyone's talking about how real Gary Vaynerchuk is, like this is what
and then the other cool thing is they're all DMing me basically saying, thank you, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. Thank Gary.
Well, it takes two to tango, right? It's just a moment in time.
All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. Really, at the end of the day, charisma is not something you can just learn in a 5-minute video one time. You really have to make this a daily habit in your life, and that, I know, is definitely the way that I got a lot better with social skills, everything related to charisma and all this stuff. So yeah, if you want to make sure you don't miss out on any of the new stuff that we're putting out, we're going to be putting out content every single day, so make sure you hit the subscribe button. See you guys next time, and thanks.